What's up, crew? Bruce 40 coming at you with 40-ounce Malt Liquor TV, episode 3. Today, we're drinking my favorite brand, Colt 45. May not be my favorite tasting of all time. It may not be the best of all time, but right now, it's number 1 of all time. And it works every time. Ice cold. Just the way I like it. Colt 45, 5.6% alcohol by volume in the US. Sold in 7, 8, and 9% varieties over the years in Canada. Sold in the Philippines at also 7%. Tastes completely different. This is a 1 liter bottle and it's the old label. I do not have the current label that shows 2 fists doing a fist pound. United Kingdom gets it imported. 355 milliliter bottles, 5.6%. Little warning on the side. It says please drink responsibly. UK, United Kingdom. Chief medical officers recommend men do not regularly exceed 3 to 4 units daily, and women 2 to 3 units daily. In the United Kingdom, apparently, they do not think men and women are equal. They think men can drink more beer than women. And I say, how dare you, United Kingdom? That is sexist. Colt 45 is a classic brand. It's got a lot of spin-off brands. The most classic Colt 45, I think, is the 45-ounce Colt 45. What could be better than a 45-ounce Colt 45? You tell me. Nothing. There's the label it debuted under. Now bigger. 45. 4x5. Colt 45. However, it's this label most people think of when it comes to the 45-ounce Colt 45. And let's not forget about Colt Ice. Also came in the 4x5, 45-ounce bottle. Colt Ice, ice brewed malt liquor. That is not to be confused with Colt Ice beer, 40-ounce. The Colt Ice brand in the 90s was Colt Ice Malt Liquor. It was retired for a bit and came back as Colt Ice Beer. 5.9% alcohol by volume versus 7.5% alcohol by volume. Completely different brand, same name. Everybody knows about Colt 45 Double Malt. Talked about Colt Ice. What do you know about Cool Colt? I hope some of you know something, and that I'm not the only one who knows a little bit. I never drank this 40. However, back in the day, when you could sell full beer on eBay, I bought a 22-ounce bottle of Cool Colt. It was very much expired, had a lot of floaties in it, muck all moving around as you swish the bottle a bit. Did that stop me? Of course not. I drank the whole thing. It was disgusting, but you know what? I think it retained most of its actual flavor because it was like drinking what I imagine a pack of liquid menthol cigarettes would be. It was disgusting. Malt liquor with natural flavors added. Drink the cool. This was menthol flavored malt liquor, ladies and gentlemen. Very bad idea. Very gross. But it had its fans, I think. Must have, right? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Short-lived brand. Back in the dry beer craze days. Colt 45 dry. I don't know anything about that. It's a dry brewed version of Colt 45. That's all I know about that. That would have been a good one to try. Here's one you probably heard of. Colt 45 Power Master, son. I think it was June 1991 this one came out. 1 month later, I think it was the Bureau of Alcohol and Tobacco were like, you guys got to get rid of Power Master. They were targeting black people in poor communities. They were advertising the strength of the beer, which you're not allowed to do, through the name Power Master. So they gave them 4 months to sell out their stock, and then they had to be done with it. At that time, it got replaced with Colt 45 Premium malt liquor. This was also short-lived. I think they just axed the whole thing entirely. Soon after that, Colt 45 is a great brand, classic brand, iconic brand, one of the top brands. In my prime, I'm still in my prime, let's be honest, I'm the 40-ounce king. But back in the day, pre-plastic bottle days, Colt 45 and Old D were my two go-to brands. Ever since Old English went plastic, Colt 45 gets all the love. And they share the love. Colt 45, I think it was 2011, October, the fine folks over at Colt 45, they sent me to the Playboy Mansion to meet Snoop Doggy Dogg. I didn't really actually meet him, but he was there, and he performed with Warren G. Came out doing Regulators live. That was awesome. This bottle is not from the Playboy Mansion. However, I did drink 40s of Colt 45. Well, I shouldn't say 40s. I drank a 40 of Colt 45 at the Playboy Mansion, as well as cans of it. You weren't allowed to drink glass bottles there, especially near the pool, but I got away with it. They let me. They had one for me in a brown Colt 45 bag, so it was much appreciated. Shout out to Colt 45 and Pabst for that trip, hooking me up with 2 nights in LA and the Playboy party and the brown trip airfare. It was amazing. Back to this bottle for a moment. Was this, let me check my dates. I think I got it right here. Bear with me. I don't want to give any false info. I'm going off memory here. No, okay, October 2011 was Colt 45's birthday party for Snoop Dogg, which is when this came from. October 2012 was when they sent me to the mansion, the Playboy Mansion. At the end of the night, I stripped off my clothes, got down in my boxer briefs, and went into the world-famous grotto. Classic. Good times, good memories. The 40th birthday party for Snoop, they called it Snoop Dogg's Funky 40th. They had 40 of these bottles, hand-numbered, and signed by Snoop. Special label, just for his birthday party. That's number 1 of 40 right there, still full, signed by Snoop, sent to me from the fine folks at Colt 45 and Pabst. Cheers to that. It's a great brand. Classic malt liquor taste, not subpar in any way. It's nearly 6% alcohol. I think I said it was 5.6, correct? Double check that. Yeah, 5.6%. So it's on the very low end of malt liquor alcohol content, if you ask me. I think 5.5 is like borderline. So 5.6 is right there. I think the basic malt liquor alcohol content should be around 5.9. 5.6 is fine. What's 0.3%, you know? It's really nothing. It's another cool one. This is the first label that had Billy D on it, not the more recent one. And right here, it says 4 brews 40. It works every time. Billy D. Williams. Boom. Back of the label's got Billy D's image on it as well. Colt 45's a great brand. Double malt doesn't get enough love. Why is that? You go on the Colt 45 website, they promote Colt 45, and they promote Colt 45 High Gravity out of the 24-ounce cans, but you don't see any love for double malt. You know what double malt is? It's a malt liquor brewed with double the malts, otherwise known as an imperial lager. Do some extra flavor, Colt 45s. This is a classic shirt. I don't know if you recognize it, but if you ever watched the 80s classic Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Spicoli wears this shirt. I believe his is a long sleeve. What are you going to do? This shirt's not from the 1970s, obviously, but it's a good reproduction. I'm perspirating. It's hot. This is hitting the spot. The condensation is real. I don't know if you can see it. And as it says, it is working this time. So, episode 3 coming to a close. Check out my website, 40ozMaltLiquor.com. Study it, memorize it, read it every day, keep checking it every week. I'm always adding to it. I've already updated it since it's gone live a couple weeks ago. It's a lot of new craft breweries putting out craft malt liquors, so they got to get added to the website as well. The latest being 40 Ounce to Freedom by Black Hog Brewery in Connecticut. Hopefully I can get one of those for an upcoming video. And until then, let's finish this up and you guys keep swilling.